Hi everyone, the Realtor Spencer D, and I'm here to tell you the top 10 things that you can do personally so that you can get your listing sold. So the first tip I have is get rid of all of your junk. Purge that stuff and then get the rest out. If you want, watch Tidy Up with Marie Kondo on Netflix. She tells you that if it doesn't bring you joy, it needs to be thrown away, and that's what you need to do. Because when people come through in showings, they're going to look in your closet, they're going to be nosy, and they're going to see, wow, this person has all this stuff for what reason? That's gross, that's weird, that's all sorts of kind of stuff. Don't even put that in their minds. Just get rid of it. Tip number 2, take down things in your house that you really like. Now, this might sound strange if you want to get your listing sold, but it actually could come into play. So let's say you have a really nice chandelier in your living room and you love it and it looks great and it was from your grandma and she happened to get it from the Titanic or something like that. That chandelier, other people are going to like it too. So they're going to come through and say, Spencer, I'm writing an offer, but I want to include that beautiful chandelier in the living room. Don't even let them do that, because people will want your items if they are super nice. And they might even write it in, and then it will just go back and forth battle of what you do and don't want to give away with the offer. Put it away, put it in storage, then go to Home Depot and buy a $40 chandelier, throw it in the living room. It will still look fine, it won't look as nice, but you'll just avoid that entire situation. All right, so tip number 3 is to get rid of personal items, and mainly talking about family photos. So if you have a really nice, big, professionally done family photo and it looks great in the room, that's fine. But if you have 19 pictures of your below average third grader coming in 4th place at his last soccer tournament in your living room, that might throw a couple people off. So I try to avoid that and maybe take those down just for the showings. Tip 4, detail clean everything. We're talking about the kitchen, the bathroom. Get in and scrub the tile. Do the floors. Make sure outside looks nice. The winter just came through. There's probably a bunch of dirt and all sorts of stuff on the side of your house. Get a power washer. Spray that bad boy down. Go to the sidewalks. Get rid of the weeds. Clean everything like you're going to move, because hopefully soon you will be. Tip 5, make some simple repairs. If you have a stair that's a little wonky, or you have a door that doesn't open up quite right, those things are easy, they don't cost that much, and it makes a huge difference, and it makes it look like you really take care of your home. If someone comes in and sees all sorts of issues with windows and whatnot, that's just maintenance that could have been done, and you need to do it. Tip 6, landscaping. This one's not that expensive, it involves some manual work, but it's really not that bad. In the winter, it's really important just to make sure it's shoveled and make sure that no one's slipping on ice and breaking their backs or whatnot. And in the spring, plant your flowers a little earlier than you were supposed to if you're going to list, so it looks really nice. Make sure the yard is all cleaned up. Make sure that you got some fresh mulch and everything's looking really good, so when people pull up to the house, they think, wow, these people love the house, they love the neighborhood, and it looks great. Tip 7, get rid of all political and controversial items that you have in your house. If you voted for blank blank president, or you belong to whatever party, people don't care, and they're not going to buy your house when they see it, but people will not buy your house if they see something that offends them. So make sure you're aware of this, and there's no point in even doing that, because all it is going to hurt your sales. It's going to hurt your chances of selling. So just put it away. Just bring it with you when you leave, even if you're really passionate. Just put it away for now. Tip 8, have a third party come through, whether it's a friend, whether it's your realtor that you're listing with. Have them come through and look at it and make sure they're giving you honest feedback and not telling you just what you want to hear, because if they actually are, they might catch some things that you didn't even see. Like, you thought you might have got rid of all your political junk, or you thought you might have cleaned really well, but they will be honest with you and they'll tell you exactly what you need to change if there's stuff you do even need to change. Tip 9, you had the person walk through, everything looks great, they said it looks great, you think you're going to sell, you know you're going to sell, you leave for the showings, but your dog doesn't, and your dog's still there. And it's weird, and it's barking at everyone, and it bites a small child, and it's not good for anyone. So make sure when you leave, bring your dog with you, bring your cat with you, bring whatever animals you have at your house with you. People love animals, but not all people. and not all people get along with animals. Some might be allergic, they smell usually. You just don't really know. There's a lot of question marks involved. So it's just the safest bet is just bring your pet along. Bring them with you. Get them out of the house so that people can only look at the house. They can picture themselves living there. And the final tip, tip 10, make sure your availability is open when you're listing your house. If you are not available for your house to be showed, you're not going to sell it because no one can see it. You want to make sure you're trying to hit every single showing that's requested and have the widest availability that you can so that the most people possible can see it, so that people will actually buy your house. So that means when you leave your house, make sure it's always in showing condition. So if you go to work and people request a showing while you're at work, bring them on in because the house looks great. You got to make sure you're doing all that before you leave. That's extremely important, and that will sell your house quickly. So those are my top 10 tips on what you personally can do to get your house ready when you're going to list it. I'm the Realtor Spencer D. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a like. If you're on YouTube watching this, give it a subscribe. Go check out my Instagram, the Realtor Spencer D. And I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you follow these tips.